Alright, so today's gonna be leg day. We're gonna be starting off with some hamstring curls. The lying down ones this time instead of the seated ones. For the last couple leg days we were doing, we're starting with the seated machine leg curls. So for these, we're just gonna do a quick warm-up set and then bang out 3 working sets. For the warm-up set here, I'm gonna set it to the larger setting, so I hit more of the hamstrings than the calves and the hamstrings. So I got it set to 110 here. I'm gonna put the legs close together, push up, or well, curl up, hold at the top for a couple seconds, and then let go. So essentially giving our hamstrings a nice squeeze. Alright, for the first hamstring curl working set here, I'm thinking of trying 155. When we're seated, we're doing like 160 plus, so see if we get 8 clean reps here. Second working set now, we dropped it down to 140, so a 15-pound drop. Okay, so we're gonna do another set at 140, but we adjusted the pad to the medium setting, so it's gonna be like a different squeeze overall. Definitely feeling that we're like 3 days in of like hardly any carbs now, because we're doing a carb cut now since we're on the last month of the prep here, or less than a month away. And before I wasn't really feeling the fatigue. I'm definitely starting to feel it now. It just makes like the muscles harder to feel them pumped up and just feel the activation overall of what I'm trying to target. My mind's fatigued when it comes to like the mind-muscle connection, if that sort of makes sense. So the next workout here, next exercise, we're going to be doing some Romanian deadlifts for the hamstrings. Start with the warm-up set here with the 1 plate. Okay, same thing for the second set here. Now we're using 2 plates. So we'll do 2 more sets of these, like including this one, so 1 more set of these. And then we'll move on to a different hamstring exercise. Today's leg day is going to be the hamstring focus one. So we've been doing quad focus for like the past 2. So I just want to switch things up a bit. Okay. This is where it gets pretty hard. All right, so we could only probably do just like 1 set for a single leg, just because the pin's still jammed in here, so it could only go to the minimum of 130 and then it has to go higher. It's like I can't remove the pin to drop it to a lower stack. So that being said, we did do 130 last time and got to like, I think it was like 7.7 or 6.6, something like that. So we'll see what we can get here now that we've already done a couple hamstring exercises. Maybe we'll get 8 because we're more warmed up, or maybe we'll get less because we're more fatigued. So we'll see how this goes. So, like I was saying, for the first set, we can't really do another set of single leg. So we'll just do a set of seated hamstring curls, and we'll call it there for hamstrings. We'll go 160. Like that. Okay, so on to some quad extensions. We'll put it to 235. See how that goes here. I think we were doing 235 last time, and we're fresh on quads. You haven't done any quad exercises yet, so. Gee, now I'm saying that. Yeah, we'll make it, 240, not 235. So we're gonna bring the legs up, kick them up, hold at the top for a couple seconds, or like not even a second, and then control it on the way down. Just repeat that until failure. That down a notch. So from 240 to 225 now. Take a 10-second rest pause there. So today marks day 52 of the cut, and we got another almost a full month away. The competition's August 9th, so pretty close to a month away. Honestly, can't wait for the prep to be done and the competition to be done, so we go back to bulking. Like I miss my Alfredo pasta. I miss my tacos, my enchiladas. I miss using wraps, bread, and toast, and all that stuff. Cut out so much carbs from the diet for the cut and the prep. I just miss it all, you know? I really miss McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's, Wendy's, A&W, stuff like that in a while. So, and pizza too. I haven't had a pizza since I started this cut. There's one night actually when I was with my girlfriend that Uber Eats was doing like a 2-for-1 deal, and I was this close to ordering a pizza with chicken and all the toppings on it and stuff like that. Like I was gonna make it a high protein pizza, but the amount of times I've been tempted to cheat on this diet, that's not to say I've never cheated on the diet. Like I did earlier on in the cut phase, give in to some Dairy Queen once. I got smoked poutine, obviously adding a bunch of meat and stuff on top of it, so it's a healthy sort of cheat, a healthy alternative. But I can't say this wasn't like one of the hardest things that I've done in all the 4 years of my gym journey. Bulking, I thought bulking and gaining weight was hard, but losing the weight's easy. That wasn't a problem for me. It's staying consistent with the diet and trying to get past those days where you just want to cheat so bad, you know. But you know, it's all going to be worth it at the end. We're going to get some pretty crazy footage and some cool pictures of how like freaky we're going to look on stage. I'm going to get all tanned up for that too. So as tedious as this has been, I'm also really looking forward to it. So for the next set here, we're going to do single leg now. So we'll just do like 2 or 3 sets of single leg, and we'll call it there for legs. We're not going to do any leg press or squatting for quads today because it's like a hamstring focus day. Last set here. So that first set we were kind of just repping them out. For this next set here, we're gonna do what we did for the double legs. So we're gonna hold at the top for a second and control it on the way down. These are gonna be really brutal. And they usually cramp up after like the 6th or 7th rep. So we'll see. Make that drop set. Onto some calf raises now, and then we're gonna head out of here after the calf raises are done. The calves are actually still just a teeny bit sore from the last time we did calves. It's pretty crazy. All right, here we go. So I want at least 10 for the first set. Take off the 25. Do a couple more reps. Okay, leg day cardio is done. Almost 300 calories burnt. 30 minutes in, 8 for the distance, 12th gear or 12th level. Can't say I'm not super fatigued right now. I didn't really want to do cardio on leg day, but I find that it's a better approach to do it today instead of tomorrow or the day after when that leg day pain's gonna kick in. It's gonna be way harder to do. So, one day closer to August 9th, and next day is going to be back day. So, till the next one,